Áudio é foda, né?
I'm doing a blog on my truck, right? I ended up taking my truck, you know what I'm saying, to get service, see what the engine lights was on, right? So I went from going up with 2 codes to now I got several codes. Sometimes it best always stick with your first answer. Now I did what y'all see in the video with the guy talking about, the program need to be updated. So I did in the video is a ECU, which would be like right here. Ain't too much. But the first 2 codes I had was a random misfire, which would be hard, cause that could be several different things. And then I had a bank 2, which I changed out the Cadillac converter. So I'm not gonna drag out a video too long. I'm just gonna tell you what some of the stuff is. It can be the coils, spark plug, spark plug wire, intake hose, valve. Like I know certain things, but when it comes to something like that, it's just hard to do. So let me get to the point to the story when I'm telling y'all about this video, which I'm gonna show you in the other clip where the BS he telling me. So I took my truck last Wednesday to get served, asking what to do to get these 2 codes, 719, do a smoke screen, then some sort of smoke screen. And then when I went to see how much it was, dude said the labor was $50. I felt like he just threw a number, so just give him $100. It was $100 in total. So Thursday, I brought it back because it wasn't running right. Airplane going by. So I brought it back to him Thursday, Friday. It's Saturday and Sunday ain't do nothing. Monday is supposed to be ready. Tuesday, it said it been done that day. They called me Wednesday. A whole week, man. For a man, I don't feel like he did nothing. Whatever he had did, he must have took something. So my truck was running funny, even cut off on me. And he had that problem. So one of the spark plugs on the backside, wiring, I ended up pushing in and it just clicked in, so it must not been all the way in. But anyway, sometimes your first thing is like if you got mechanic or technician that you already deal with and that's reliable and trustworthy, I say deal with them, right? You have to come inside because you can't really hear. So if you got trustworthy mechanics and someone reliable that you've been dealing with, cool. But when you have them type of technicians that you feel like you on other people's time and you pay your money, ain't doing no favor, like business is business, and personal for our friends and all that, man, that's cool. But when it comes to get my junk done, I want it done, especially paying money. And I also realize sometimes if you even have money, if you don't know nobody, still can't get done. My first instance was to wait till January. Just take it over there, man, to the dealership, man, which I know they gonna bust head. So I'm gonna let y'all listen to what this dude told me, what was going on with my truck when I took it to him. Now, remind you, I ain't had no hesitation or none of that cutting off, none of that when I took it. I already had 2 of the lights. Like I said, one of the lights was due to the randomly misfire. I can't tell you the code, but I put it in this blog somewhere. And the second one was a bank 2 sensor, which is on the backside, no oxygen sensor. I don't change all that. I don't put a lot of money in the truck tied up, right? But I ain't tripping. But I know one thing for certain. If I ever get to a point and it feel like it's over too much, I know how to sell it off. It'll go. But another thing I want to mention is like when you pay your money to people and you expect something to get done, a job or whatever times be, like all that keep coming back, all this, I'm gonna look at checking and go back. If it was somebody doing you a favor free or half off, then that's different. But if you paying them just like you paying anybody else, you expect a job to be done. And then for people who don't have a trustworthy mechanic or reliable or someone when you want to get something done, sometimes you gotta go paid a diagnosis, so therefore you can get what's going on with your vehicle to the dealership. Take your car to the dealership when you don't feel trustworthy to nobody else. So therefore, when you take to the dealership, you get an invoice on. You want to hold up one second. You get an invoice on a quote on what's all going on with your vehicle, what the labor is, what, you know what I'm saying, what parts got to be done, and you hold them accountable. Like, once it get done and you having issues, come back, you know what I'm saying, no charge to you. So I'm just going to end this here. I just, you know what I'm saying, we're doing a little snippet video on my vehicle, man, by like, I take my junk to somebody and had the same issue. When, you know what I'm saying, I get it back. And then, you know what I'm saying, wait another, you know what I'm saying, week to get a car sat for three of the business days not looked at. To, you know what I mean, to be doing the same thing. I ain't gonna worry about that little bill ticket. Because sometimes, you know, before you get out of character, you know what I mean, you charge the game, you pray on it. Cause you don't wanna no be out of character. I just say it like that. Because I don't wanna feel no type way. Sometimes you gotta trust your first instance or whatever it be to get something done. So it's just like a little, you know, snipping on my truck. Without having issue, you know, just had to do a blog, man. Like, I don't recommend Hateville Radiator, man. Them folks, they hard, but it probably might have been good, but doing business, people you don't know, never done, because somebody recommend, because I'm tired of waiting on the people I usually deal with. I don't recommend. You'll see the, you know what I'm saying, the company, it's called Hateville Radiator. Yeah, ever in Atlanta, in the metro area, Hateville, a little small, little city, man, mechanic. Man, don't go with them folk, man. I don't recommend them folk, man. They trash. They horrible. You know what I'm saying? My rate, them boys straight, the arms down. Straight like that. But I see y'all in the that blog. I'll let y'all look at this clip. I mean, this BS, man. This man, he telling me. I came to pick up my truck.
I'm wait.
Okay. Now I came and brought my truck here last Wednesday. And there was, you know, something wrong, and then ended up had to bring back Thursday. My truck sat Thursday, Friday, the weekend. Monday supposed to be ready. Tuesday, supposed to pick up. Now it's Wednesday, come pick up my truck. So I'm in here, see what, you know, what shit they gonna tell. So come pick my truck. This spot over there in Hateville called Hateville Radiator. See what the bullshit, excuse my language. See the BS they told me.
Three, two, one.
Hey, buddy. What's up with you? Good, man.
Hey,
About to do a pressure test.
yeah, this one. that computer on your truck, that battery went dead on you. Once in a while.
The reason probably the battery goes like when you use the gear, you have to put in.
Put
I hear something. Yeah, I can see that's why it died.
Gotta reprogram that computer.
What that mean?
You know, you have an update on that computer every often. You have to check it for update.
Okay.
Before we can get the plug or anything like that, we have to update.
Okay.
I can call Caesar and see when he can come over here and update it.
Okay.
Because some of the issues you got there is a computer problem.
So it's a computer problem?
Yeah, it don't mean the computer is bad. It means the information inside, some information is not correct.
Okay.
So we have to reprogram to correct that information and go from there.
Okay.
Okay. Let me talk to Caesar and see when he can come, and then we go from there. Okay.
Okay. So
you can drive it right now. Just drive it right now. It no misfire. Check engine lights out. You're gonna come back because the connector on the oxygen sensor, but we have to reprogram first before you do anything else.
Okay, so before I even get a connector, you know what I mean?
Don't get nothing.
So it's just mostly like the update.
Yeah, don't get nothing yet. Let me talk to Caesar and see when he can come and reprogram. Well, I can get my setup, but I gotta check and see because I gotta update mine.
Okay. So when would you call me?
Yeah, we can call you.
Okay, yeah.
You leave your phone number with him.
Okay.
And then we can schedule.
Okay, so let me ask you, when it was a center, what it just needed was a vac line?
Vacuum line.
So that's as far as that part.
Yeah, that's take care of it. I'll tighten it up, all the intake part. Somebody pulled the intake or something like that, and then I have a bunch of silicone around it. So I clean it up.
Okay.
I fixed that. I fixed the tube. It was sucking air before the mass airflow, after the mass airflow. So we do it. We turn it up the old intake. We fix that hose, and then I no more vacuum there.
Okay.
So you are good there. The check related with the check engine light, the round of misfire, we have to program the computer. You have a good fuel pressure. You have a vacuum fuel pressure. You have a 50 pound fuel pressure. So it's good. Okay. But we do have to reprogram.
Okay, so just giving him leave a number and
then leave your number and I call Caesar, and I will go from there. Okay.
Appreciate it.
But I will take care of that.
Why did I shake your hand? That was the most crazy.
Okay, so far as you seen nothing major.
Yeah, I don't think there's no major. Soon we reprogram, we drive that truck. I'm gonna let you know. But it's nothing. No, I don't think there's nothing major.
Okay. Cool. Appreciate it.
All right, no problem.
What's up there, boss?
Hey.
Good. He was talking to the mechanic. He was saying he gonna try to call Caesar for like a program, saying like it's something far as like a program with the computer. He said he just leave my number here and said when he talked to Caesar, he'll call me to bring back.
Did you get your keys?
Oh no, I didn't know if you had keys. Man.
He gave them to me this morning.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
So, you got my number?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
I got it.
So whatever you thought, y'all call me.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, appreciate it.
Yep.
The dilemma to this story
Alright, so I
is
just wait on
they
when you
never called me.
Okay.
I don't think he did nothing after them couple of days going to next week. It really just was some BS. Pros and cons, learning lesson. People you ain't never deal with before recommend. Don't go. Trust your first instinct all the time.
Where I was coming from when
Bad business.
Video.
I don't recommend them folk.
Y'all stay tuned on it. Yeah.